A red alert has now been issued for Mumbai. Strong winds reaching up to 106 kilometers per hour and heavy rains continue to lash the maximum city. Alerts have also been issued for Raigad, Pune, Ahmednagar and Nashik. In just 12 hours, Mumbai's Kolaba saw 293 mm of rain, breaking 46-year-old record for the highest rainfall in the month of August. And damage to trees, vehicles were also reported from parts of Mumbai, South Mumbai, especially near the Mahalakshmi racecourse. Prime Minister Modi spoke to Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray regarding the rain situation in Mumbai and assured all help. On-ground situation remained grim due to the heavy downpour. Two trains there were stuck for hours between Masjid and Baikhala. The two stations due to waterlogging on tracks, and 5 NDRF teams were also pressed into action. Along with Railway Protection Force, the NDRF rescued 290 passengers who were stranded using inflated boats. Now, actor Rhea Chakravarti has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate in the money laundering case. Rhea has been asked to appear before the investigative agency on the 7th of August. The ED is now probing the transfer of 15 crore rupees from Sushant Singh Rajput's bank accounts to other accounts. In fact, the ED launched a probe against Rhea after the late actor's father, his family, accused her of theft and forgery. Rhea's CA has also been summoned and will appear before the Enforcement Directorate today. Remember, Rhea Chakravarti, her brother Shauvik and Sushant Singh Rajput were directors in 3 firms. ED sources say that probe will also be focusing around the 15 crore alleged fraud. Sushant's family also claimed that Rhea and her family were misusing Sushant's money, and even his credit cards were being misused. In fact, earlier the Enforcement Directorate questioned Sushant's chartered accountant and his house manager. Meanwhile, right after Bihar Police's claim of Rhea going absconding, the actor returned to her Andheri apartment last night. I don't have the ATP. Oh! Now let's take a detailed look at Rhea Chakravarti's at the case here. In fact, Rhea and Sushant Singh Rajput's business links. It's quite interesting that Rhea Chakravarti and Sushant Singh Rajput were directors in 3 companies along with Shauvik, her brother. Company 1, Vivid Rage Realitics Private Limited in Panvel. This was one of the companies. We're looking at another company. In fact, a paid-up capital of 1 lakh rupees was also submitted. Another company that Rhea and Sushant were together on was Front India Foundation for World in Panvel again. Again, Rhea and Shauvik were directors to this. And then you have a third company that the two of them were together as directors along with her brother. Again, here in the second company, paid-up capital of 1 lakh rupees was submitted. This is the third company where this is called Inse Ventures Private Limited in Gurugram. Again, the directors here, Saurabh Mishra, Rhea Chakravarti and her brother. All of them were together in 3 startup firms like we mentioned here. Paid-up capital of 1 lakh rupees was submitted with this regard. Now, with investigations into Sushant Singh Rajput's death getting murkier, the face-off between Maharashtra and Bihar police have intensified. Despite the Supreme Court pulling up Uddhav Thackeray government over Bihar SP Vinay Tiwari being quarantined, the BMC is yet to release him. The municipal body has now said that Tiwari will have to get tested for coronavirus if he wants to leave before his quarantine period is over. And as the case has now been transferred to the CBI, the Bihar police is out of question. On Wednesday afternoon, the centre informed the Supreme Court that they have accepted the Bihar government's recommendation for a CBI probe into death case of the late Bollywood actor. The Bihar police has decided now to move court if Uddhav Thackeray government does not release the IPS officer.
Our request was to give exemption to Vinay Tiwari, but they refused to give it. मतलब ये कि he has to be remain there for 14 days.
उनका टेस्ट कराएंगे आप कोरोना करके बुलाएंगे?
भाई वो तो टेस्ट भी करा करके अगर कोई उसका पॉजिटिव रिपोर्ट दे देगा तो क्या करेंगे बताइए?
Now, in a major development in Sushant Singh Rajput's death probe, the centre has now given its approval to a CBI probe, which was recommended by the Bihar government. Meanwhile, the top court has asked Maharashtra government, Bihar government, the centre and Sushant Singh Rajput's family to file their replies within 3 days' time. Let's take a look at this report.
The turf war between Mumbai police and Bihar police in the investigation of actor Sushant Singh Rajput's death remains unsolved. The tussle played out in the Supreme Court, which took up Sushant's girlfriend Rhea Chakrabarty's plea to transfer Bihar police case to Mumbai. Sushant's family alleges the Mumbai police was tampering with evidence in the case. The Maharashtra government countered the charges, claiming that the Bihar police did not have jurisdiction to probe the case. Sushant's family also urged the top court to ask Mumbai police to cooperate with Bihar police. The Maharashtra government termed the allegations of a biased probe politically motivated. The Solicitor General appearing for the centre submitted to the court that the union government has accepted Bihar's recommendation of a CBI probe into the case. Observing that the truth must be out, the single-judge bench comprising Justice Rishikesh Roy asked the Maharashtra government to give a status report of the probe in 3 days. It did not stay the Bihar police's investigation. The Shiv Sena has called it a pre-decided script to defame the Maharashtra government.
ये मुंबई पुलिस और स्टेट पुलिस की प्रतिष्ठा का विषय आता है, तो फिर भी आप ये करना चाहते हो, उसका मतलब आपने एक निर्णय ले चुके थे पहले राजनीतिक उसका माहौल बनाने का, राज्य की सरकार को बदनाम करने का, बिहार वर्सेस महाराष्ट्र करना, ये सब पहले से ये स्क्रिप्ट किसी ने लिख चुके थे.
Incidentally, the Supreme Court also pulled up Uddhav Thackeray government for quarantining Bihar IPS officer Vinay Tiwari. The BMC, however, says it is following norms.
एक तो बीएमसी पहले से ही WHO ICMR की गाइडलाइन फॉलो कर रही है, खुद की हमारी एक एसओपी रेडी करके रखी है, और इस जो उधर के ही ऑफिसर होते हैं हर एक आने वाले को क्वारंटाइन करते.
Meanwhile, chorus grows louder for a probe into the death of Disha Salyan, who'd worked for Sushant for a brief period. The Mumbai police has asked those who have any information on the case to share it with them. This comes a day after BJP leader Narayan Rane said that the ex-manager was allegedly raped and killed.
मला जी माहिती मिळाली आहे की तिचं जे पोस्टमॉर्टम झालं, त्या पोस्टमॉर्टम मध्ये पाहिलं तर तिने आत्महत्या केलेली नाहीये, तिची पण हत्या आहे. तिच्यावर बलात्कार करून तिला मारलेला आहे.
Even as the centre informed the Supreme Court that the CBI is set to take over investigation initiated by the Bihar government into the Sushant Singh Rajput suicide case, the court itself has noted that the question of jurisdiction will eventually have to be decided by the courts. At this stage, the court has not passed any orders or made any observations, except saying that two agencies cannot probe the same matter. The issue remains wide open till the hearing in the apex court next week. In New Delhi, this is Anisha Mathur for India Today.
Now, cutting across to Jammu and Kashmir, Lieutenant Governor G.C. Murmu has resigned from the post. Lieutenant Governor Murmu's decision comes a year after Article 370 was abrogated by the Modi government. G.C. Murmu was appointed as Jammu and Kashmir LG in October last year. G.C. Murmu has sent his resignation letter there to the centre, and as per sources, Rajesh Mohar is likely to be the new governor. Now, as the construction of the Ram temple is all set to begin, there's a bigger religious tourism plan there that the Modi government is now planning on. A Ramayana circuit is what they're mulling over. The Prime Minister and the UP Chief Minister today both spoke about the project that will cover all prominent sites linked to Ramayana. Aishwarya Paliwal on ground brings us details.
Not just a new era for the ancient temple town, but a dizzying vision of India's religious tourism.
आज देश में भगवान राम के चरण जहां जहां पड़े वहां राम सर्किट का निर्माण किया जा रहा है। हमें ये भी सुनिश्चित करना है कि भगवान श्री राम का संदेश, राम मंदिर का संदेश, हमारी हजारों सालों की परंपरा का संदेश कैसे पूरे विश्व तक निरंतर पहुंचे।
Elaborate and imposing, marvels of India's religious diversity, the ruling BJP's push to unlock the economic potential of this sector.
अवधपुरी को दुनिया के सबसे वैभवशाली और सबसे समृद्धशाली नगरी के रूप में भौतिक विकास की दृष्टि से सांस्कृतिक परंपरा को क्षुण्ण बनाए रखते हुए आगे बढ़ाने के संकल्प के लिए हम सब प्रतिबद्ध हैं। और ये प्रतिबद्धता तब भी आपने देखी होगी जब रामायण सर्किट के नाम पर आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने देश के उस श्रद्धा को सम्मान देने का कार्य किया।
The Modi government's Swadesh Darshan scheme is moving ahead on priority. 75 projects worth almost 6,000 rupees sanctioned so far over the past 5 years. Trains and buses have been launched for the Ramayan circuit as part of PM Modi's Swadesh Darshan plan. The Ramayan circuit covers the famous destinations connected to the life of Lord Ram as mentioned in the Ramayana. Ayodhya, Nandigram, Shivingarpur, Chitrakoot in Uttar Pradesh, Sitamarhi, Buxar, Darbhanga in Bihar, Odisha's Mahendragiri, Nashik and Nagpur in Maharashtra, Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu, to right into Sri Lanka. 2 years ago, Prime Minister Modi and his Nepali counterpart KP Sharma Oli flagged off a direct bus service between the birthplace of Sita, Janakpur and Ayodhya. But the Ramayan circuit is not only about rail and road transport. The project involves overall infrastructure development at key destinations from nature trails, watchtowers, Wi-Fi, site restorations to the last mile connectivity.
This scheme involves the synergy with other major schemes like Make in India, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, skill development. The idea now is to make sure that the religious tourism is used as a driving force for the economic development of the temple town of Ayodhya. With Himanshu Mishra, this is Aishwarya Paliwal for India Today from Ayodhya with camera person Pradeep Gupta.
Now, the BCCI has issued a 16-page document which provides the IPL franchisees with the details of all health and safety measures that are to be followed during this IPL. India Today has accessed the document which lists out the minutest of details during the 53-day tournament in UAE. Let's take a listen.
The BCCI is ready with its standard operating procedures that are to be followed by all the franchisees heading to the UAE for the IPL.
And of course,
All the franchisees have been instructed to appoint a team doctor who will ensure that all the biosecure protocols are implemented during the entire duration of the tournament. Players, support staff and all other officials have to take chartered flights to the UAE, where they will undergo mandatory COVID-19 tests upon their arrival at the Dubai airport. Players and team support staff will be tested on their arrival at their respective team hotels on the very first day. Second test will be conducted on day 3 at the team hotel, and all this while all the individuals will be prohibited to meet each other. Day 6 will see another round of tests, and only those who test negative for these 3 tests will be allowed to enter the bio bubble. The players will be allowed to train and play a match only if they have normal temperatures and health status questionnaire. If they don't, they would be subjected to COVID-19 tests. Inside the stadium, the BCCI has asked for 3 layers. Zone 1 will be for players and match officials. The inner zone or zone 2 will be for the operational areas within the stadium. And the third zone will be the area outside the stadium but within the boundary walls. Breach of any biosecure environment protocols will be punishable under the IPL Code of Conduct. Sports Bureau, India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.